There we go. Is it working? Not working. Now it's working. Hello. I want to go back on the Ishimura. Alright, let me just get that set up. I press buttons too quickly. I have to update my Twitch app. Yes, hello everybody, how are you all doing? I am good, thank you. How are you? Yes, hello Johnny, Raz. Who else we got? Agira, Sayori, hello, hello. And Tass, I see Tass too. Yes, there's a pumpkin. I'm doing good. Ishimura is the largest planet cracker vessel ever commissioned. It's an honor to be on it. That's one way of saying it, yes. Ever so slightly. Alright, let me open up Steam. Need this to go in that mode. Wow. It's also the oldest. Okay, that's all checked and sorted. That's all. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Hello, Rupert. Use the best redeem. I'm old to stream. Yes. I'll hydrate now. And let's load up Dead Space. The spooky game that does spooky things to people. And we'll switch over to game. Dead Space. It's space. It's not a lie. Stuff you're repairing isn't from the Necromorphs, it's just... To say it's a century-old chip, it's done really well. Let's just have a look. We've not got a lot of plasma ammo. We do have 4 nodes though.
Isaac! Good, you made it inside.
I did.
Listen, I just found the munitions log for the Valor. I don't think their presence here is a coincidence. They're not on reconnaissance and they're not on patrol. This ship is prepped for war. They're on a seek and destroy mission. Do you hear me?
Isaac, I've lost him again. No signal from Hammond's rig.
Okay.
Find the Singularity Core and get the hell out of there.
They're on a seek and destroy mission. That can only end badly. Nothing? Really? There's something about Heng? Okay. Son. Cola. Yes, there's a bench. Alright, let's have a look. I'll do that to get another point of HP. Then also gonna go that way. It's Peng. Is there a collectible in this game of Peng? Maybe. That's a new type of vent. 0G or storage. Interesting how this part of the ship looks very different to the rest of it. Plasma ammo, I need that. What more explanation do you need? At least it's giving me more plasma ammo. I'm kind of desperate for that. I've got a lot of health kits. I don't know if I need that many. I'm going to at least sell 2, I think. Let's do that. Peng is cave. Peng is peng. Stash the large, keep... stash the large, keep the meds, or stash 2 of the meds. Yeah, I'll stash the large. And I'll stash a medium. Actually, I'll stash 2. And if you don't know, Peng is a statue you can find really hidden in every dead space. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna sell 1. No, I'll sell 2. Should be fine. Definitely something I didn't know about. I always feel a little bit safer when doors close. So I really hate it when, like, in the last area we were in, the hydroponics, there was the workbench in that one room, and you couldn't get far enough in the room for the door to close. Pulse rifle time? Yeah, it's pulse rifle time. I've got, what, 440 in my inventory, and another 150 in the gun, so I'm going to use it. The term Peng is believed by many to be a type of erotic entertainment / service featuring an attractive woman. It may also simply be a brand of contraceptive. Many also believe that Peng may also be referring to a type of recreational drug, or both. Huh. Oh dear.
Entering 0 gravity.
It would seem that the ship has crashed into the ship.
Isaac, one of the Valor's weapons ripped open in the crash. Those green orbs you see are highly radioactive, and the Valor's airlock has sealed itself. You're going to have to throw those into space before you can get into the ship.
Of course. Okay. And I'm guessing, yes. And of course the Necromorphs are going to attack me at every chance because they don't want me getting into a ship full of missiles and explosives. Yeah, the Geiger crackle. Could do without that. Let's... Can I grab you? No. Let's just grab all the boxes and stuff first. Okay, I'll stomp the floating box. Where's space? Space will be that way. Off you go. I don't know why that's funny, but it just is. Space is everywhere. Space is everywhere, you're quite right. There's a lot of space here. think that's all the bodies. There's one over there. Far away. Oxygen recharge. Do I just shoot these? Not yet. Stop Geigering me. It's all dead. It will be blasted.
Entering vacuum.
Really? That hurt me? Oh. Oh, right. Dude, go away. And you. You annoying buggers. Wow. Alright, I'm completely lost now. Okay.
Radioactive material removed.
He just despawned. I saw him, but he's gone again. I want whatever that is. Dude, just go away. This is nuts. Why are they like so indestructible to the pulse rifle? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't die right now.
Radioactive material removed.
Anything else? Oh, come on. Where did it go? I was targeting the limbs, yeah.
Radioactive material removed.
Okay, is there any more necromorphs? Not yet. Honestly, don't remember this bit of the game whatsoever.
Radioactive material removed.
Where's the
Radioactive material removed.
I was gonna say, is that all of them? But it's not. Dude, please. There we go.
Radiation hazard clear. Safety lock released.
Alright, let's get to the Valor. Door closed, please. Oh. Okay, let's catch up. At this point, I think the bullets are good for him. Let's see. I'm breathing in the chemicals. You're also doing body shots, so... Oh, yeah, it's true. I'm trying to do more than just body shots. It's just hard on these things. That guy was spazzing out. Hi, Saru.
The part you're looking for will be in the engine room at the back of the ship. I'm reading massive damage, so you may need to find an alternate route to get there.
That's a lot of damage. This is gonna be insane. The military is here, we're saved, right? Actually wrong. We were told that the military is on a seek and destroy mission. So, fun. In hiking. Yes, jump pads. Pull the battery. I can't, can I? It appears to be stuck in there. I'm sorry. What is that? And how is it, like, spazzing out? Ah, that's the escape pod that they pulled in. It's a twerker on that. I should have shot him while I had the chance, but I didn't. Okay. Really don't like my odds.
The infection process is doing something strange to these soldiers. They all have built-in stasis units in their body armor. The infection is merging the stasis unit into their flesh or something, making them move fast. Real fast. Be careful.
Okay. Thing that will show the jump out at you and go oogla boogla boogla. Yes. Well, let's get on with the jump scare, shall we? Yes, come this way. Okay, don't. Oh, right, that's a dead end. Okay, then. Oh, it's a bloody puzzle, isn't it? Right? Now they can't get me from that direction. Twitch streamers. So seek and destroy. Yeah, they're on a seek and destroy mission. Box puzzles. Yeah. Whew. Okay, let me take a sip here. Not as fast as a bullet. No, apparently not. Ooh. Persistent, weren't you? Okay, it is that way. Hoping the remake will change that. Oh, that they're like twitchy fast. Maybe that'll stop them coming out of those vents. Maybe. Torpedo room, I'm guessing.
Isaac, I made it fall again.
Could you not be creepy, lady? Okay. We got a battery there, and I'm guessing I have to pull the plug. Right, let me just check my inventory quickly here. So I've got, what's that, 50, 68 there. What are these? Ripper blades. But I don't have a ripper. Health-wise, I'll use that small med kit. That they get faster. They had a lot of issues being programmed in this game. Oh, okay. Wait, were these guys seeking and destroying? Yes. Yes. They weren't here by accident. They were here to seek and destroy the Ishimura. From what I understand. Because is he called Hammond? I can't remember. He said it's not a coincidence that they're here. Because we're like in the middle of nowhere in an illegal... Well, we're not illegally here, but... Okay, so they can just bust through those. Well, good to know. Take your ammo, thank you. Yeah, the colony shouldn't have been there, I don't think, either.
Isaac, I'm tracking your position, but it doesn't look like I can reach you. This damn ship was nearly shared in half. I made it to the bridge. It's a mess here. These poor bastards didn't stand a chance. I'm going to override all door locks so you can get to the engine room. I'll try and catch up with you there.
I really don't like the sound of that, Hammond. What does pulling that do? Nothing. guess I'll bring it with me just in case. Let me just check the map. I'm down here, and I will pass a workbench shop. There's another battery there. Interesting. Colony was minding its business till they pulled out a shop. Yeah, basically. I don't like that this power cell's just like... Whoa! Fuck me. Oh. He gave me a frighten. Oh, that's the lift. Yeah, I do not like these things. I can see that, man. No turning people into necromorphs, please and thank you. Okay, let's have a look here. And that's back that way, which... yeah, we can't do anything with. I'm guessing you would have took that one, which would have locked that door, but I've not done that, so...
Mr. Clark, I need to speak with you.
He's alive?
My name is Terrence Kine, Dr. Kine. Listen to me. There isn't much time. If you really can repair the shuttle, there is a better use for it than just running away. You must understand, the forces at work here are greater than you can imagine. If you leave now, you condemn all humanity. The planet will never stop, never rest unless the marker is returned. Don't you see? The church is wrong. This is all a trap. I've seen it. Please, you must help me.
Oh. Well, it sucks to be you, dude. What was that sound? What? Yeah, it must suck. think I handled that pretty well. I like gun. Gun is good. Oh. This is the shooting range? See what ammo currently. We are quickly running out of that, so we are going to swap back to this. Heading to the infirmary, okay. Lots of guns, like normal guns. You get unlimited ammo for the range. Oh, okay.
This is Commander Cadigan. We have hostiles on board. This is not a drill. Hostiles are alien. Repeat, alien and extremely dangerous. All personnel, have weapons ready and fire at will.
Yikes. Don't think I want to bother with the shooting range, if I'm perfectly honest with you. And I think there's a shop through here. Dude. That's metal. Well. Can't have you turning into a necromorph. Same with you. There's a node there. Don't know how to... Well, it'll be through there, but we'll check that in. Yes, I'd like some stasis back. He decided to let go. That's a terrible joke. Okay, so we've got a big room. Then there's going to be a save point, and then it looks like some kind of gangway. Okay. Well, that's at the cutting edge of technology. That door's locked. And I need to go where? Straight down and to the right. I'm guessing this is what the stasis is for, though. I was hoping me going certain areas would like trigger the necromorphs, but I guess it doesn't. Ah, did it at the wrong time. Oh. Using stasis triggers the... Well, thanks for the ammo. That was stupid. But funny. Okay, save point is coming. Just mark that as a corridor, but it's obviously blocked. I'm not letting any necromorph live if I can help it. Oh. Hello, Bandu! How are you doing? What's my ammo like before I enter the murder room? It's good. We're surviving so far, but I'm not looking forward to this room. Oh. I don't like it. There's gonna be a lot of things. Okay. Okay, they hold items. Not just people.
Lockdown initiated.
Oh. No! Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Lockdown lifted.
Oh, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Where's that large med kit? I'll take that, thank you. Ooh. That was violent. Terrifying and violent. Oh. But yes, hope you're doing well today, Bandu. My nerves are not. But I'm having a good time. Wait, where's that door go? Don't do that music, please. Oh, right, it's just rubble. Okay. ammo. I will take it. I could do with some stasis, honestly. Is there a stasis recharge station? Between us and them? No, it's back the other way. I think you can only use them once, right? Ripper ammo. Probably good for selling. Tried to give me a hand, so I gave him a slap. Alright, what else we got here? Text log, let's have a look. Priority Black, Chief of Staff, Earth Defense, Commander Cargane F, Operation White Light, Theater, Aegis System, Planning Pending, Objective, Deep Cleanse. Aegis? Isn't that something in 40k? CEC vessel, USG Ishimura in breach of government order. They are believed to have recovered marker 3A. That sounds like they know more about what? Special Ops has been confirmed. Special Ops has confirmed the system but has been unable to provide the planet location. Special Ops advisors caution. If marker 3A has been recovered, infection by a lethal organism is a credible threat. Shock point to Aegis system, move to position out of local scope range, and await signal from Ishimura to confirm location. So this is marker 3A. Which then makes you wonder, okay, they know about the markers, so... That's a chilling thought. Alright, gold semiconductor. Oh, I have 3 nodes. I will sell the air can because I don't need you. Ripper blades, we're gonna sell. Is there a way to check your... What happened with my camera then? Spooky. Yeah, is there a way to check what your weapon upgrades are? Okay, we've cleared the aid material, we've entered the ship, we're finding the singularity core. That's about the chapters. No. I know I'm trying to think. I need 1, 2, 3. I think I need 5 nodes to fully upgrade the suit health. And I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes to fully upgrade the pulse rifle. I'm just deciding whether the nodes are worth buying or not anymore. That's all. So I'll at least buy 2. Actually, I'll just buy 1, because if there's going to be a better suit that I can get, I kind of want the credits, don't I? I can't bring myself to kill him. It'd definitely be a mercy at this point. Let's use that stasis. Yeah, if I could deactivate the grav pads, that'd be great. Is there a way to pull out the battery? I could pull out that battery, but I don't think the battery's for the grav plate. For the what room? Engineering. Oh, okay. Okay. There is still people alive. Okay, no body for you. Map has a locked door at the end, and then we're inside. To the lower decks. Watch that guy be getting in a shuttle or the escape pod or something, and it buggers us. I mean, there was still people on the Ishimura, and this ship's only been here for like 30 minutes. That's true. Flamethrower. Cool one for the Ishimura. What is it that's happening in there? Is it this middle engine that's firing? I'm not sure. Oh, this takes us. Oh. Okay. Yeah, lots of fire. That's gonna get me to the lower room. Alright. Just checking my surroundings just so I can see where the Necromorphs might come from. If anywhere. Ow! Oh, this can only go that far? Oh, this is insane. What? Why? Okay. Oh. Isaac, come on. Don't be a silly Billy. I understand what to do now. Let's use the small ones first. Did that stop the fire? It stops the fire.
Engine power failure.
Is that it? You got it? Oh my god! You got it! That's the piece we need. Get to the crew deck.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds easy. Wait, what's that way? Oh great, now we're in the downstairs area. I'm waiting for it.
Isaac, over here. I've been trying to reach my phone with that. The gun is singularity code. That's our ticket out of here. Get that code, Gustavo. Don't wait for me. Oh, fuck me.
No!
I just lost all of Hammond's vitals. Is he dead? Oh god. It's just us now, Isaac.
Yes, it is just us. Oh, dude, it sucks. Better be glad I have good eyesight, but no poor hand. Oh, what's this? The diamond. Diamond is new. Can I stab you for some extra bits? You gonna give me anything? Probably should make sure he doesn't turn into a necro. Yeah. There we go. He's lost his head. And his arms. Suspicious how he said his comms were cut out. Like
Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
his comms have been shut down the entire, like, for most of the game.
Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately. Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
We're briefly disrupted when the Valak crashed into the Shimura. True. Hello, D. How you doing?
Catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Never use an elevator during a fire.
Catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Where do I need to... Ow! Okay then. Oh. You know, there's just like missiles just casually there.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Great, now they're on the Ishimura. Yeah, that's lads. I'll get him by surprise for sure. Oh no, my leg. Exactly. 25,000? Oof. We'll sell the flamer fuel as well. I'm keeping the med packs. I'll buy another node. I'm rich, yes, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to get the next suit soon, so I don't want to spend too much money. Yeah, I don't know how much the next suit is, but I know it's coming soon. It's got to. Right, so we've fully upgraded you. I've got 5 nodes. So that's you and you. So now I could do max damage, or let me check my rig. 1, 2. Let's go for the max damage. Okay, so we've got a fully upgraded pulse rifle now as well. Oh, it's just a fan. No, in the tram, Isaac. Thank you. Alright, that's chapter 9. Check for the Peng ad. Okay. Ooh, this place doesn't. That says flesh available May 1st. What's that? Bonatica? The World You Never Knew. Sun Cola. There's Always Peng. Lonely. Solace Center. Level 4, Section C. Lightspeed. What's that say? Cartooned Hard Bar. Okay. They're the same ones, and they're the same ones. Alrighty.
Isaac, I've located the shuttle Hammond found.
Okay.
Shit. No good. That shuttle's brain dead. Someone removed the navigation cards. God knows why. There's 3 of them scattered around the deck. I'm downloading their locations. I can't access the doors from here, so you'll need a crew key. If you can find those parts, I think we can get that shuttle operational again.
Always me doing the heavy lifting. Oh yeah, so to check for... Well, there's no Peng advert in here. That's a magazine about unitology. That one says... new technology. And there's an old school walkie-talkie. There's a lot of we when she means you. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright, before I go down there and trigger anything. Oh wow, the ship port, I'm at an angle now. So I need to find the crew key, and then there's a nav card there, a nav card there, and a nav card down there. There's a shop, save point, and a bench. Okay. It's creepy. Nightmare-inducing audio scream and crackles. Isaac sees Isaac petrified on the floor. Yes. Now playing. Crime was their passion. Hot duo. Brosen fuel cakes. Fuel. Machines Field, June 11th. New music collection transmits this Friday. Virtual concert, June 11th. See R&R director for Tix. Coming soon. Bang bang. Oh, it's Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. Do you know what's interesting about that t-shirt? Doesn't the F look like the Facebook F before it became meta? They've all been lobotomized. That's what I think of that. I can stomp them. I'm just choosing not to. Stomp, only run. Yeah, the twinkle twinkle. United We Ascend? Is Unitology a new hope or just another scam? By Carrie Van Ocken. If you've been living on Mars for the past 200 years, you might have missed the fastest growing religious movement in history. Unitology boasts a following of millions, counts powerful CEOs and officials in its ranks, claims $78 billion, I'm assuming that's dollars, of stock in multi-global companies, and owns two of the Earth's largest financial institutions, the GPSG Financial and Unites Energy Investments. From its beginnings as a cult of personality, Unitology has become a respected, established religion. Most people know the basics. 200 years ago, Michael Altman, a professor of anthropology, blew the whistle on what he claimed was the biggest cover-up ever instituted by Earth government, the discovery of an artifact, or marker, which proved beyond any doubt there is alien life in the universe. The government labelled Altman a kook, but his claims struck a chord with some, and his mysterious death soon afterwards fueled that interest. Unitologists believe the marker contained a code, the key to eternal life through rebirth and ascension to heaven. The kicker is you have to die first. They say the government is hiding the marker somewhere, keeping its secrets for themselves. Across all of human space, Unitologists praise Altman's martyrdom and await the day God comes to take them to their new life beyond death. It all sounds pretty harmless, but, like any cult, there's a dark side. Unitologists are ranked in the church. Nobody ever talks about it, but most of its critics believe there are at least 3 ranks above the average believer or initiate. With each new rank, more of the church's inner workings and research is revealed to a follower, and these ranks are achieved by one simple criteria: giving money and power to the church. Think taking all your money's bad? The church also requires members to donate their bodies after death. Why? What do they do with them? Nobody will say, and attempts to infiltrate the inner circle have failed. With their emphasis on transformation and rebirth, maybe we wouldn't like the answer even if they told us. One rumour that also refuses to die says the church is funding a secret shipbuilding program. Some claim to have seen the fleet. No documentary evidence has ever been supplied, but the claimants all say these Musalem ships, despite their huge size. Continued on page 94. We don't have. Yeah. Wonder if the person who made the Scientology played Dead Space and was like, I can do that. Oh god. Yeah, let's go in there first. Let's save. So don't donate any money. You need your money. I do need my money. I need it for the next suit upgrade. Alright, let's... Flying Cemetery sounds something out of... Oh, is that... Oh, mausoleum ships. My brain just didn't comprehend that word whatsoever for some reason. Is it really this guy again? Am I gonna have to verse another indestructible? I really don't want to verse another indestructible. Let me go buy a stasis kit. Where's the stasis? Now I'll save. I don't like the way that you said that, Rupa. Although text doesn't convey that I don't like the way that you said something. I just don't like that you said that. Oh, it's this place. What is this place?
What do you cling to when all must seem so utterly hopeless around you? Dr. Cross was a true believer. She had faith. And now she awaits her transformation. Her rebirth. Are you ready to ascend the temple? Of course you are. Have no fear. You will play your part soon enough.
So he killed Elizabeth.
Witness the conviction of a true believer!
And that's Temple. I want this guy to get his
They are ready.
comeuppance.
Take him! Embrace them!
Why is this man so unhinged? And I can't. I can at least get the legs on one of them. He's just religious, I seem worse. What's with all the... Oh. Hi. I'm just like waiting for him to reappear. Well, sorry, can't let you guys turn into necromorphs if one of those flying things comes in. I'm just sorry that you two had an unfortunate end. But trust me, when I get this guy, I'm gonna blow his limbs to bits. Okay, so I shot the head one, and the two arm bits disappeared. You denied their rebirth. I mean, yes. Because it's not a rebirth, really, is it? Stay still. It's kind of silly, really, isn't it? You stop moving. You're wasting my ammo now. Come on. There we go. That took a minute. Ansel Isaac on Twitter. Can you imagine if Twitter existed in this universe? Yeah, too right, Tass, too right. Hey guys, fighting for my life on the hashtag Ishimura. Oh yeah, with like a selfie. Oh, let me grab that. Thank you. Makes a duck face. With a necromorph lunging at him in the background. Yeah.
Mr. Clark, I really must speak with you. I'm very close to your position, and I know you want to hear what I have to say. I can explain all this. So what happened? When you have the nav cards, I'll let you into the security station. We must talk. Hurry.
So we've got this guy who has figured out that unitology is a scam, or rather it's wrong and the alien life is bad. And then we've got this other guy, forget what he was called, who's basically absolutely crazy fanatical. That engineer wrongly targeted the living paired. Hashtag necromorph lives matter. Oof. What we got here? Coming soon. Shaolin versus Space Ninja. Zero G Insanity. What's that one? Lala. Sale begins Wednesday. Shop E. Deck 6. Altman be praised. Coming soon. Rancid Moon. That is actually reminiscent of Prey. Do you know, not the original Prey game, but the second Prey game that they brought out. Kind of looks like that. I wish that Shaolin vs. Space Ninjas movie actually existed. Have you Googled it to see if it does exist? Because I would not be surprised. Oh, it is ammo. Or I just got lucky. We can make it. Yeah, we could make the movie. I'm sure it won't cost too much, right? Alright, so going to the right gets us that nav card. And to the left is the other two nav cards. Okay. No splody, buddy? Okay. Oof. I'm getting bolder when it comes to fighting things, but I'm also getting more hits on myself. Yeah, let's switch to this. What was that? A lift? Yeah, Rancid Moon. It looks, the poster looks like that the Prey game, which is actually a good game too. Sleep. Wait, what? That was locked. What? What's that say? C-O-O-L-E... No, R-L-E-N? Is it safe? What's that one? Give them hope, give them serenity. They'll last a bit longer. We are so fucked. What else is that one? I'm not reading that one. That's something stuck in the wall. What is that? Don't know. What movies I like in Warhammer? That'd be interesting. Wasn't thinking Prey, was thinking of things for later. Ah, okay. All propaganda. Probably was. Probably, but there has to be like an emotional period place in the age of us, or a Tau action movie that ends in both sides embracing the character cut. Okay, so I wish the camera wasn't at a funny angle on this deck. So we've got a save room, and it looks like a room that's going to have O2 involved, which I'm not looking forward to. This game, man. It does not chill. You're alive. Now you're not. I think the toilets are blacked up, or at least that one is. But it's that weird meaty stuff.
The life support system in Sleep Block B has been shut down. You'll have to find an override nearby to get to the door.
Great. And that's sleep block A, that one's sleep block B. Did you win? Oh, did I... Is the prediction time gone? Okay, let's... Oh! Bloody thing. How is it? How is it still alive? I thought we killed the Leviathan. Because isn't that part of the Leviathan? Never prediction is up. Okay. Alright, guys. Take your bets. Am I going to survive the second hour? I personally have a good feeling about me surviving. But that's entirely up to you. Or it revived, maybe. I hope not. Yeah, door override activated. Okay, now we need to go into there. Bloody things, they're getting harder to kill. Okay, let's save. That guy was funny. I wonder if I can predict on myself. That would be interesting.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Yeah. Suppose I'm an engineer, it's my job, isn't it? Tentacles aren't purely a part of the Leviathan. There's many clubs of flesh with tentacles. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so looking at this, we've got an initial room that has two offshoot rooms to its left. One looks like it's a lift system. And we've got a L-shaped room and a room directly to its south. Okay.
Entering vacuum. Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Get off! Oh, come on, don't! Not now!
Exiting vacuum.
Well, that was almost a death. Exactly. I like how the music's dramatic, but in 0G you don't hear it.
Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist. Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Yes, I know. And that's why we can't use that lift. Gotcha. Okay, it doesn't matter which door I go through, they both go to the same place. Let me recharge my oxygen, and then I'll go for it. It's cute that they put the O2 thing there, when you can just do this.
Life support and climate system entering vacuum.
Life support and something entering vacuum. Yes, exactly. Not come across you before.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Fine, I'll use it because it's faster. Oh, fucking...
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
I heard it drop. I just wasn't expecting that particular one. Wait, where is it? Did I just go past
Life
it?
support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Saw you. I saw you.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Dude, door. What happened to the door?
Light exiting vacuum.
Okay. Right, we got the first card. Let's save. I will hydrate now. Thank you very much. Okay, so he spent 10 hours, call it 4 minutes there so far. And it's crazy to say that, I think Rupert said the speed run for this was 2 hours? I'm surprised anything works on that broken ship. I'm surprised anything works. It's that same one again. I got a shot off on it though. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 7 seconds. Okay then. Okay. Right. Okay. I've calmed down a bit now. We need one more node and then we've fully upgraded the rig. Music Y. Hit the music. But yeah, you guys enjoying it so far? Despite me taking my time sometimes. Okay, both ways go that way. Oh, this must be where he is. Okay. Music, why have you betrayed us? I'm in the last quarter of the game? Okay. Don't like it, man. I really don't. Okay. What is it with children's nursery songs being so spooky? It's because, as a kid, you'll have heard them or sung them and gone, oh yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Or, you know, whatever you do as a kid. But because you know it in that fun and pleasant way, you don't want to know when it's all suddenly spooky. They're all locked. It's time. And what schematic do we have here? Level 5 suit, inventory full. Well, I think my inventory can make space. Drop a med pack. I've got loads of pulse rifle ammo right now, so... Bigger suit. Where was the shop? The shop's back where we came from. I didn't even notice that. Right, let's see how expensive it is. Is 60,000. Well, we've almost got enough actually, so... There we go. It's time. It's time for the big suit. Strap in. We're getting chunkier. There we go. The full Dead Space experience. Giga chunk. Mega rib. I wonder what determines which engineer gets a level 1, level 5 suit. Maybe it's like each suit is for more hazardous environments. So you get like a higher leveled suit for the more hazardous environment that you're going to be acting in. Checking what I've got here. I should be okay. There was a save point. I'm just going to make sure I save now that I have the suit. More rivets. I imagine a mix of experience and how dangerous the area is. Yeah, that would make sense to me personally. There we go. Saved. Oh yeah, that's like anything work-related though, Johnny. Oh, you want a new uniform? Well, it's coming out of your paycheck. Oh, you want a hazard suit? Coming out of your paycheck. You want better tools to do your job? Coming out of your paycheck. Why? Because they can. How closely related the person is to the CEO or board member, obviously. Z-ball rules. Step on the lighted platform and activate it to start the game. Jump to as many scoring platforms as possible to increase your score multiplier. Then use your kinesis module to grab the ball and shoot it into the active basket before the shot timer runs out. Beating each level opens a locker with a reward inside. No thanks.
Entering zero gravity.
Why? I have to leave it about half an hour, but I'll watch the VOD. Alrighty. Well, yeah, the VOD will be on Twitch right after the stream, and then it'll be on YouTube in a couple of days. I need to catch up with my VODs. Ah, small med kit. I'll use that now. Yes, all the gremlins. Nepotism has many advantages for the beneficiary of it. Yeah, that's true. So obviously these are the lockers if you do the levels in the game, but I'd rather not. One of Isaac's many interests, basketball and skateboarding. Did nobody teach you manners, dude? I love how all my cats slept through all that noise. Oh, have you got it like on a TV? Isaac is a playable character in Skate 3. Seriously? On a big TV. Oh, wow. I have 5 of 6 with me.
Abandon your fate. What's happening on the colony is not a tragedy. It's God. This truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below us, we have found a marker. God's plan is unfolding and we are its inheritors.
Oh no.
We will ascend as we always knew we would. Unitology is truth. And your death is the first phase. Be deterred by the physical methods of transformation. Soon, you will be beyond any physical concerns. You must have faith, fools. This is what we have been searching for all these years. This is what we have been waiting for. Don't listen to them. Come back! Come back! How can you be turning away?
Oh, it's a recorded message. So, look at all the extra viewers. Yeah, I have cats as viewers.
The truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below us, we have found a marker. God's plan is unfolding. We are its inheritors. We will ascend
That was cheeky.
as we always knew we would. Unitology is truth. And your death is the first phase. Be deterred by the physical methods of transformation. Soon, you will be beyond any physical concerns. You must have faith, fools. This is what we have been searching for all these years. This is what we have been waiting for. Don't listen to them. Come back! Come back! How can you be turning away from the church in this vital hour? Do not abandon your faith. What's happening on the colony is not a tragedy. It's God. This truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below us, We have found a marker. God's plan is unfolding and we are its inheritors. We will ascend as we always knew we would. Unitology is truth. And your death is the first phase.
Credits, ammo. Yeah, we'll switch to that. Anything in these? Nope. Alright, let's check this area. He's got good ideas. I mean, a lot of people have good ideas, but they're in the wrong place. Alright, this is the last nav card.
How can you be turning away from the church in this vital hour? Do not abandon your faith. What's happening on the colony is not a tragedy.
Like these
It's God, His truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below us, we have found a marker. God's plan is on.
They're noted.
We are its inheritors.
Okay, this room was very much worth it at this point in the game. He's got good ideas. I'm joining Unitology. Don't do it, Johnny. It's a trap. No? This one? No? No.
We will ascend as we always knew we would. Unitology is truth. And your death is the first phase. Be deterred by the physical methods of transformation.
I'm supposed to wrap
You will be beyond
my head in the cloth first. Get my family secured as well.
fools. We have been searching for all this. This is what we have been waiting for. Don't listen to them. Come back. Come back.
Okay, so I'm safe in this section. They do that so infectors can penetrate easier. Ah, that's why. Okay then. She took off all the heads. And then her own. It's bugging out, it's showing me it through the wall. Always funny how preachers are always the first to insist someone else does it first. Yeah.
This time, there will be no escape for you, my friend. You have been most resourceful up until now, but my creation is free. Reborn in the fierceness of life itself.
Oh, fuck
now
off.
it's time to play your part.
No, not again. Seriously? Really don't want to deal with it again. Go away.
Excellent work, Mr. Clark. Excellent work. Now, come and meet me in the executive area. The door is unlocked. Be quick.
Isaac, be careful with Dr. Kine. A lot of what I've discovered so far has come from his records. The man has clearly gone insane. He might be unstable, maybe even violent.
I'm trying to save the bloody game. Lift work, please. The bugger. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh crap, it's turning into necromorphs. Yep. Come on. Wait, it's still alive? Or is it stuck downstairs? Well then. And yeah, that was a very ballsy save. I don't know if I like that particular save. But I thought if I'm dying, I'm not dying and not having saved past that one bit. Okay, I need to at least buy a node. And I really do need another node. Let's have a look. Plasma, stasis. I've got 3 stasis packs, which at this point I kind of want to. Okay, I can afford another power node. Fantastic. Let's heal. Okay, I didn't get the last air one, but I've got all the health. It's the health that I wanted more than anything. Yeah, it's like the game's becoming less scary and more action. Which at this stage, I suppose, is okay. Hello.
You've made it! Oh, thank God you made it. I've been following your progress. I know you want to repair the executive shuttle and leave this place, but escape is impossible at this point. The shuttle shock point drive is destroyed. No. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. At first, I lost hope. I tried to scuttle the ship, sabotage the systems. But Amelia, she changed things. The church, they think the marker is divine, but they don't know what's happened here, what's been released. Look. Look at this.
Oh no.
Is what we found in the core of the planet. Mercer calls it the hive mind. It's the source, controlling the necromorphs telepathically. We were so stupid! But Amelia, she knew it could be stopped by returning the marker to the planet. The marker was containing it within the planet. Return the marker and seal the hive mind. Please. I'm sorry, Amelia. I bear much of the responsibility for this tragedy. Now, I must take responsibility for ending it. And atone for my sins.
Okay.
But you can help me. If you repair the shuttle and bring the marker back on board, we can end this forever.
Okay then. Having guns that go boom and bang tends to lessen spookiness. You would think that, but it doesn't. Whoa, what was the stuttering then? Let's check where he's taking us. Down there. There's 4 rooms, a corridor and a save point, and then some kind of engineering bay. Right. For the other 2 games. Yeah. Well, the second game was still scary. Okay, there is a vent. What if that was one of the captains? Or have these been all the captains of the Ishimura? Perhaps. Okay. Let me check my ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the pulse gun. Ooh, okay. Let's get him, Frank. There's 2 of us. We're thick boys. Ah, my legs. No, Frank. Ah. The main thing that worries me right now is the game is giving me a heck of a lot of stasis. Posture check, thank you. I have noticed, like, the more you play scary games, you kind of lean in more and more.
Captain's log. Personal. I want to set the record straight. By the time this log is heard, my actions will have been vindicated.
Okay.
I'm a unitologist. By now, it's probably no secret that we shouldn't be in this star system. Just another illegal mining job for the company. That is until the colony found the marker. That was when the church took an interest and chose me to lead this pilgrimage. They also ensured many of the mission crew were devout. My primary instruction was to get the marker up from the colony and on board the ship. Dr. Kine, the CSO, is an expert on the original marker and was tasked with deciphering this new one. He says he's making good progress.
What?
My decision to quarantine the colony is sound. They've got some kind of epidemic down there, and I can't allow it to infect the ship. Not with such precious cargo. Not when we are so close. Planet Crack takes place tomorrow. We'll continue to decipher the marker, and when we return home, we'll pass all our findings and the marker to the church. The government isn't going to cover this one up. Altman be praised.
Original and new one. Yeah. So, the military ship called this marker 3... Was it 3C or 3A? Which means they found a marker previously somewhere else? "3A", okay. Got that. I keep thinking that magazine's something to pick up, but it's not. No one's turning you into a necromorph. Just casually walk the chairs out the way. That was a cheap scare. Dang it. I do like the posters though, I have to say. Are you okay, little boxes? Excellent. Personal log, White D, First Officer. Goddamn unis are running the ship, known so far. Captain Matthias, CSO Kine. What does that say? 2SO, Mercer, LCDR Holt. And it's basically he's finding out that unitologists are here and he's not one himself. The cool one. I honestly do like the rig system in general for like showing health and stuff. I think it would really translate well into kind of like pen and paper. Like if they did a Dead Space RPG. I think we mentioned the Dead Space RPG last stream. But I do think it'd make a good one. Okay, let's save. Alright. Warning, live flight operation. Okay. Right, what was I gonna check now? Check some. I don't remember. Right. That's the shuttle. Yeah, even looking into maps to test run a mini shot with Dark Heresy with my Black Crusade group. Let me know how that goes, because I'd be interested. Okay, I'm not walking in the shuttle yet. I'm not that simple. Flame of fuel. Credits. Plasma energy. God, the ambience in this game. Hats off to them. Music, why? Okay, let's just catch up with chat here. So far the team is a medic / specialist, engineer, pilot / captain, and 2 soldiers. The exact same team composition Isaac came with. Oh, that sounds cool. Do we have a decent amount of plasma cutter ammo? We do.
Excellent, excellent. Wait there for me. I'm on my way.
And what he means is, you stand in this room while I escape and you don't. that's what this is going to be.
Test firing shuttle engines.
Wait, is that the indestructible one? Oh, crap, it is. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I understand. Ah, I did it too early.
Test firing shuttle engines.
Oh. Regrow that, bitch.
It works. Yes, this will work. There's still time to make things right. The shuttle needs to be released before launch. The control platform there. I need you to guide the undocking procedure while I start the shuttle's engines. This will make us whole again. Hurry! I'll take the shuttle up to the flight deck where the marker's being held.
I don't trust you. I want to do that. I'm the qualified pilot and engineer here. Yeah, I can't get out to get the loot. And it's basically locked me in this room. Can I test fire the engine again?
What do you...
Shuttle locks disengaged.
I'm en route to the flight deck. Meet me there and we can load the marker on board. Yes, Amelia. Soon we'll take it home.
I don't know if Kine is crazy or not, but we need that shuttle. Let's keep him on our side. For now.
Sad panda. Can't have the player fiddle with NPCs, yeah. Might wisely shoot the insane man before he can dick you over. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so what did I get for that? A singular power node. You'd think he would have dropped more than just a power node at this point. No, close. Thank you. Surprised it didn't burn up. You surprised what didn't burn up? I killed the thing, it burned. Oh, the power node. Derp. Maybe power nodes are made of something special. Oh god.
Your time has come. No need to be frightened. No reason to fight. Many have gone before us, and now it's time for us to take the voyage together. Transcend death. Future take its course. Join me as I gaze upon the face of God.
Well then. At least he's dead. He's fine. A large med pack. Thank you very much. Okay, so it is back to the tram now, right? Yes. We will pass a workbench, a save point, and a shop. And we do definitely need to go to the shop. I'll use a stasis now. So we've got the ruby, the gold, and the line racks to sell, and that ammo. I've got absolutely loads of pulse rounds. Operation GTFO is a go. It is. No transformation for you. Oh, it's just the twinkle twinkle. This man is not fine. He's very dead. As he should be. Okay, rig. Fully upgraded. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Mercer got what he deserved. Well, I don't suppose he did. He deserved a lot worse than that. Sell, and the line racks. Sell. He got what he wanted. Yeah, he did get what he wanted. Flame of fuel. Like, he got away scot-free. This is what he was asking for. Yeah. Which sucks, to be honest. He's killed all these people and got what he wanted in the end. Which just led to his death anyway. Okay. Chapter 10, End of Days, finished. Yes, save. Oh. This is...
Mr. Clark, I'm approaching the shuttle hangar. Okay. You must find your way to the cargo bay. The marker, it's being stored in there. There's a cargo loading lift there you can use to deliver the marker up to the hangar. Please, you must help me with this. It's the only way.
I mean, he is crazy, but I suppose he's kind of right. want to check something. Apologies, I had to make a phone call. Ah, don't worry about it, Sayori. It's fine. Right, pulse rifle's upgraded. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Plasma's upgraded. Rig's fully upgraded. Kinesis range, there's no point. I feel like spending some modules on the stasis would not be a bad idea at this point. Because I don't think there's going to be any more suit upgrades, is there? No more suit upgrades except for the new game plus one. Okay, so I won't worry about suit upgrades. Oh, we unlocked the schematic for the large med pack. Nice. To prepare for war. Alrighty then. Nice, so I can buy the large med pack now if I want. Okay. Well, why I can do. So that gives me more energy, that increases the duration. We'll see if I can collect some more stuff through this section. But I'm on my way for the stasis now. To Flight Lounge. Orc Necromorphs. Now that would be terrifying, honestly. Wow, this area looks complicated. Okay. Why? Why is it always just one random one? Is that the prediction over? As well? Yeah. I survived the second hour. Where did it go in? Yeah, it jumped up into the vent. Don't like it. It's toying with me now. We're back at the start? What do you mean we're back at the start? I recognize this hallway from the start of the game. Oh, okay. All right. The marker was here the whole time. Yeah. See, usually the loud roaring means a tentacle thing. Like one of the arms. Is it literally underneath all that crap? Node there, okay. Isaac. No, I could have hugged the first thing, poor Isaac. What if the music is tricking you? I mean, the music always tricks me. Oh, there's the splody bit. But I can't get it. Why is the game being so generous? I don't like it. You hear whistling just now?
Cargo shipment 782. Kinesis module required for further cargo transport.
Do it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh! That's what I saw down there. It wasn't the explodey thing. It was the explodey things, but it was on the tentacle. Yeah, bugger off. The necrophores are like, oh hell no. Exactly, they should be. They've scared me enough.
shipment 782 to the hangar bay.
The cargo lift has arrived. The marker is in the hangar bay. Now you can load it into the shuttle. Hurry!
Why is he indestructible? I'm waiting for it. Next. Come on. Next. He died in the vents. And he's just chilling. He's like, well, I can't fit in the vents. Oh, it had the baby things in it that time, instead of the other things. Okay, let's collect some loot. Yeah, vent elevator. How much ammo did I actually use? A little bit. Oh, really? Where was that one when it was trying to stop me move the marker? I wonder. Okay, there's some ammo there. Cool, cool. Let's go. How many nodes do we have? 2. So we can spend 1. Good thing you got all that ammo. It is a good thing I got all that ammo, isn't it? I feel like having more energy is probably a good thing. They really need to stop messing with me.
I restored power to the elevator. Take it up to the hangar bay and get the marker on the shuttle. I'm heading up to the flight deck now. Oh god. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Okay, I can buy another 2 nodes, so let's do that. Bad luck, Kendra. I think you want her to die. It's a nice backdrop to the gameplay. Oh, right, you have thunder where you are right now. Okay, that increases the duration. And if I go that way and get another 2 nodes, I can do both of those. It's been a perfect backdrop for Dead Space. Okay, let's check. No point selling the small med kit because it's not going to give me a significant amount of money. Would be good. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? No? Oh. I thought I was getting in the tram. Oh, here we go. I'd rather get in the tram than go up this lift. Pretty much. Nah, I'm good.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Can all just die. Thank you. It's just what your friends could have done if they were paying attention at the start. Exactly. Just get in a corner and understand that bad things are coming. Bloody necromorphs. Okay, let's save. Welcome aboard, necromorphs.
Excellent. I'm going to dock the shuttle. Got to be careful now. Careful. I'm bringing the shuttle down now. The automated loading controls aren't responding. You'll have to shut down gravity in the hangar bay, and then manually bring the marker directly beneath the shuttle.
Because that sounds easy. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I see. Okay. That's it? Oh. Not yet. Isaac should just eat the dude out of the beep beep and fly off with it. I should.
Entering zero gravity.
Definitely an option. Okay then. With gravity off, head between two flight platforms. Okay. Oh, I see it. Really? It won't let me? It's like a ballerina. It's Peng. Thank you very much, D. May Peng be with us. I mean, Peng technically is with us, so... Oh, I see what that does. Don't do that to me, game. Seriously. You just say bong, and it's like, oh, right. There's something there. No, it's just the game trolling me, as usual. Ah, there's more stuff here. Tweet today was Isaac dancing, so I'm pretty happy he danced during the stream. Anytime I hear any metal sound, back controls offline. What happened? Grab that box. Does this restart track controls? No. Oh, is it because it's close? Oh, I see. It's to stop you turning it while the marker's on it or something. I heard it, but I can't see it. Puzzles, yes, lots of puzzles, Rupert. Oh, doing a hydrate now. Thank you. All your marker belong to us. You have no chance to survive. Ha 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 ha. Exactly. Oh. Launch. Launch all zig, yes. Just leave me alone, Necromorphs, please. I'm getting off your ship. You should be happy. I'm leaving you to not die.
It's in position. Still having trouble with these damn loading controls. Isaac, restore gravity to the room. I should be able to load the marker then.
Exiting zero gravity. Loading cargo shipment 782.
It's on board. Please come and join me. Together we can stop this hive mind. We can end this nightmare at last.
Okay. Did I hug the marker? I don't want to hug the marker.
Over here! Hurry! There's no time to waste. We must do it.
What?
Wait, Amelia. Where are you going?
What? What?
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't let him go through with it. I suppose I should thank you for finding the marker. We even managed without help from the USM Valor. Thank you for helping me find him, by the way. My department's been looking for this place for a long time. See what Kind didn't know was?
You
It was
bitch.
the government's mess to begin with. This whole planet is one big experiment. The marker? This divine relic? Made by man. They reverse engineered it a couple of 100 years ago from the real marker, a true alien artifact recovered on Earth. They dug it up, studied it, and they made it their own. Then they brought it to Aegis 7 and activated it. And you've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. They sealed the system, and no one would have been the wiser. But then the CEC blunders in and starts tearing the planet apart. The experiment was still alive. Kind was right about the hive mind. The marker would contain it, but that doesn't matter now, does it? I have the marker, and this entire system can go to hell. For what it's worth, you did a great job, Isaac. See you around. Or maybe not.
Isaac, Nicole, I need you to help me. Help us. Now. I'm in the flight control room. Please, Isaac, hurry. Please. I love you.
Okay then. The marker hates you, lady. I feel sorry for the guy, because as mental and as kind of crazy and unhinged as he was, especially the stuff he's done, he was genuinely trying to help us. Just you and a ship full of zombies. Yeah. Kind of went very insane, but he tried to fix it. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me feel bad for him. Because he realized his error. What was that? Through there. What? And props to Kine actually surviving as long as he did. Yeah, he did really well. I feel like a lot of the wrong people survived the longest.
Isaac? Is that really you?
No.
I never thought we'd be together again. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. I never wanted to hurt you. You need to get it back now, Isaac. You can pilot the shuttle remotely from here. Make us whole again. Make us whole again.
You're not really there though, are you? Objective added. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Let me... Oh yeah, Rupa, we picked this up. Peng statue. Nicole, please, Nicole. You have to save us. You need to save Nicole, by the way. Okay. And...
Isaac, what the hell are you doing?
Bringing you back.
You're making a big mistake. This is not over.
Oh, I think it's about to be. Quite violently.
Escape pod away, crew shuttle USG-09. Repeat. Shuttle has ejected escape pod.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. None of us can. Here it comes. I'll reprogram the shuttle so we can fly down to the colony.
Okay.
We're so close, Isaac. Now go! Get on the shuttle. I'll meet you there.
Can I save the game though? Nicole. Please. Please let me save the game. Please. Please, save the game. No? Okay then. Okay, I thought she disappeared then. Poor substitute for Peng. She really just did not want to come back though. She even ejected. Which to me seems like a... As I was saying, it seems like a really stupid thing to do. Bloody things. Is there any more? There is a shop on the lower deck. I'm not going back down there. Anyway, so I started blasting. Exactly. What's on fire? Okay.
You're doing the right thing, Isaac. We're together now. The way it always should have been. I knew you'd come back for me. Nothing can stop us now.
I mean, it's either death by necromorphs on the ship or planet, death slow by vacuum of space in a pod, or a vengeful Isaac. True. But you don't know. I know we're controlling Isaac as the character, but I really would love to know what he would actually do.
Isaac, use one of the loaders to get the marker off the shuttle.
Wow, that's yeah. I like how she's looking at us as she's walking away. So we've escaped a ship full of necromorphs to be on a planet full of necromorphs. This always impresses me, the scale at which planet cracking is. It's insane. Thankfully, the DS1 remake will finally get a response from Isaac. Isaac on that. Oh, okay. Oh, is he actually going to speak in Dead Space remake? The DS1? So now they brought in, he's talking in the remake, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if that'll really affect the game much. I'd be interested. Okay, so there's supposed to be a power core there. Right. Alright,
Isaac, the marker needs to be returned to the pedestal chamber. Use the loader to bring it there and place it on the pedestal.
yes, I know.
Replace what was taken and make us whole again.
At least we get a shop. Yeah, they brought his Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3 DA for it. It'll just be nice to get Isaac's response to literally anything beyond stocky mute the entire time. I suppose so. Do we sell Peng or do we keep Peng? Line rack, sell, contact energy. Make us whole again isn't a concerning statement at all. Oh, it's very concerning. Peng only exists to be sold. Okay. Well, Peng has done its duty. Made us rich. 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though I don't need 5, I'm buying it anyway. That bugger's in there and all. I'm gonna deal with that in a minute. This is the last chapter. Sell and buy all the nodes you can. Oh, okay. So they managed to lock 2 of them in here. Obviously that's the battery we're looking for. Use the bench. I take it the nodes cross over into New Game Plus. Stasis module fully upgraded. Do I have in my inventory right now? Honestly, quite happy with my inventory, so yeah. Upgrades carry over to New Game Plus, yes. Not sure on nodes themselves. Okay. I don't really have anything else to spend nodes on, so I'm not going to buy another node then. that's that open. And she's disappeared again. I'm just dubious about anything at all now. I do wonder, is Nicole the marker? So the marker's basically trying to get me back to planet to, you know, to seal the thing. Ready for the escort mission from Warframe? What? I don't like all these sounds. I really don't. Hook it. It's what you're gonna do, escort the mark to where it needs to go. Oh, okay. Ah, I missed that. I don't like all the chanting, well, it's spooky. Okay.
Initialized. Unknown bioforms detected in the area. Security has been notified.
Right. Okay, that one actually What else is there? Is it you playing dead? No. Stop sleeping on the job. He's not sleeping on the job. I'd say under the circumstances, he's doing very well. I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but that got me that equipment. I saw him take a 10-second nap on the floor. Oh, right, that. I mean, everyone's entitled to a small break, right? Oh, what's that? Ruby semiconductor. Cool. Okay. Come at me, Necromorphs. Come on. I wonder what that way is. Oh, right. Oh. But I have to clear the biohazard first. Alright. Okay. Woof. Right, let me take that stasis, because it's free. I think he deserves a nap, and I'm surprised he doesn't want to sleep. He might want to sleep. I want to see what this room's going to give us. That is... stasis pack, thank you. I'm full on all the ammo. Let's have a look. I guess I'll drop a stasis pack and pick up, yeah, plasma energy. Emo? Yep. Okay, we're good. We know that room's there, but I doubt we'll be able to come back to that room, so... I'd love to know where the chanting is coming from. Ooh. He doesn't want to stop for dinner. Anyway, well, Isaac's a hard worker. You know what he's like. wants to get a job done. It's dead. And I can't get back through the doors I came through.
Isaac, you're almost there. You'll have to restore power to the bridges to move the marker through this area. Look for a control station at the end of the maintenance tube.
Yeah, there's lots of walls of flesh. If you're wondering where the chanting's coming from, weren't you wondering where the singing earlier was coming from? You never saw... Oh, that's true. You never saw a concert hall. No, I didn't. Okay. These guys actually have lost their heads, so that's good. So they can't become necromancers. Without a head, can't be a necromancer. That's the rule. Oh, there's a shop. Okay. Semiconductor. I will sell 2 of the med packs. Should be fine. Wonder how much. Let's say that looks okay. Ah, there's lockers there. We got plasma ammo. It's just all ammo now. Save the game. Oh, the chapter's called Dead Space. Oh, it wants me to go through there. Let's check what is that direction. Some kind of tunnel. Never a good thing.
Entering 0 gravity.
Yeah, I'd say that's not a good thing. Large med kit. I wonder why. Oof, he met a grisly end. Oh, there's fan blades. I see what's gonna happen. Oh. How about die? Slice and dice, yeah, basically. Makes you wonder if these folks came this way to try and escape and they didn't get that lucky. Stretch? I will stretch. Oh. Oh, goodness, I do need a stretch. Whew. I always appreciate the stretch redeem. Oh, I can't. Oh, do I have to angle funny here? Like it. Bit glitchy that. All the bodies are suddenly flying back down here. Fun. For all the family. Oh, where did you come from? Come on. Looks like they've been chopped to pieces. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what the purpose of this place was. Is it to generate power, perhaps?
Exiting zero.
Come on.
Exiting zero gravity.
I know you're there. You've hid round the corner on purpose. Ah, stuff it. That didn't work. Okay, that worked. Oh no, thank you. Oof. How long till prediction ends? It should have ended by now, I think. Oh, right now? Okay. Okay. Medkit. I'll take it. Save the game. Yeah, that's why I'm still streaming, because we're gonna finish this. Random pen. Yeah, you keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna make it go around the corner before I get there. Got back your points? I'm glad. I don't think whatever is outside is happy. But yeah, get your points in. Will I survive the final boss? It is a good question. Okay, let's just make sure things... Grab that. And I saw a power node. That's it. I'll grab that. What was there? Oh, another medkit. Let me drop a medium for a large. That's also a medium. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me use a medium and then I'll pick up a medium, because I do have a bit of health to gain here. Here we go. Grab stasis. In we go. Interesting that we're going through the colony when we could have just flown the shuttle there with it. I'd have thought that would have worked better. What's that? I guess I'm gonna have to find out, aren't I? Just tentacles. It's fine. Oh yeah, that looks perfectly safe. Why? I've not even started the fight yet. Oh my god. me. Okay. I'll take that now. Oh god. This way, please. It's fine. He's letting you return the marker. Exactly. I knew I saw it. Speedy boy. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's dead.
I knew you'd return to me. We are whole again, Isaac.
Are we?
We are whole.
Are we? You sure about that?
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. Evacuate this area immediately.
Okay.
Decontamination cycle activated.
Isaac, you really didn't think I was just gonna walk away, did you? I can't do that. Marker's coming with me. It's a shame. I'm starting to like you. Even if you are insane. What, you don't believe me? Take a look at yourself. Better yet, take a look at the video from Nicole. And this time, watch it right to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing. In the end, it all comes down to this one little thing. I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Just like the captain. Nicole has been dead this whole time. Whatever you were seeing was caused by that. You are his pawn. But don't worry. It will be in good hands now. Far away from this damn place. Goodbye, Isaac.
Oh, I hate you. So much. Great, and now we're left with a tectonic thing flying down towards us. And a big thing. Great. Fine, bring it. Oh well. Power node. I don't need a health pack, that's fine. Marker would have just made it all work. Some stupid unitologist. So remember how we said the chapter name spells something? Yeah. Do I need healing? No. Little medium med pack. Wow, insulting a new religion like that. I'm a firm believer in unitology. I don't know why you are. I wouldn't be. Take the first letter from each chapter. Oh, it doesn't tell you the chapters. I'll figure that out afterwards. Oh, it brought me back here. Oh, it brought me back here. That should be fine. Yeah, if you could put them in Discord, put them in the Just Chatting channel and I'll check after the stream. Well, that maxes out my kinesis range. Rigs maxed out, stasis modules maxed out, plasma and pulse rifle are maxed out. I guess this is it. Here we go. What does that say? May Altman be with you. Chapel services twice weekly.
We've lost all the shuttles. One of them just took off and came straight back down and crashed into the bay. Took a couple of hundred people and all the remaining shuttles with it. If anyone can hear this, do not land. Do not land.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't need to go in here. But hey, I know not to land. Did I pick up the conductor? No, I didn't. Well, I'm honestly not fussed. Oh, the marker's literally there. Yes! Oh, God. And this is what's left of the colonists. Holy. Okay. Ah, crap. Am I dead? Yep, I guess I'm dead. Okay. That almost got me. Okay. Oh! It's like super slaps. Okay. Die. Dead? Through the marker. I'm gone. I'm gone. Okay, let's get out of here. We've got a big rock about to land on us. There it goes. Oh. Did we break the planet? Goodbye, planet. Yeah, goodbye, planet. And rock do go crash. Oh. Should have called Vegeta, obviously.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
That didn't actually scare me that time. Oh, there we go, boys and girls. Chapter 12, Dead Space. And I'm sure that means some kind of code when we saw the alphabet earlier in the game. Military suit unlocked, backstory logs unlocked, 50,000 credits awarded, 10 power nodes awarded, impossible mode unlocked. Yes, I would like to save my game, please. Oh. Oh, we did it. Right, I'm going back to chatting. Oh. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. But I really enjoyed that. Where's my music? Oh. Hey, no problem. Yep, prediction results are in, and I survived. Oh yeah, let's check the chapter names while we're still live, and then we'll find someone to raid. Whoops, where are we? Just chatting. Nicole is dead. Ah, that's so sad. Why? Why would you? Why? No. Oh. Oh, that is sad. Yeah. Oh, double music there. Now we go to 2. We do, but not today. That might be Friday's, yeah. We're gonna go raid Bandu and relax a little bit now. Right. Well, thank you everyone for joining today. That's my socials, Twitter and Discord. If you're not a member, please consider joining the Discord. We look at fun things and play fun games and chat about all sorts of bits and bobs. I will be streaming again Friday. We will probably start with Dead Space 2 if that's what everybody wants. I'll put a poll up on Twitter, so make sure you check that for the poll. I'll link it in my Discord as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Send some love to Bandu. I hope he plays Dead Space and gets scared of it too. I really do. And I'll catch you all Friday. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye bye.
It's